Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a theatrical old age makeup on my lovely boyfriend, Martin. Martin's been nice enough to let me use his beautiful face as a canvas. Uh, so we're going to do theatrical aging makeup. That's like old aging makeup for theatre or pantomime. Used like grease paints and stuff like that. So I'm going to do it on Martin. Martin's already an old man at heart, so the added makeup is just a benefit for him. He's got the brain and the mentality. This is just going to give him the physical look. Look at him posing away there because he knows the camera's on. Come sitting there, we go out.
Scratch my off.
Yeah, he knows this is hot stuff. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with painting Martin's face. Now, when you're doing old age make when when you're doing old age makeup, it's better to always to use like a darker base and then go in lighter, because if you go too light, it's quite hard to darken that down. So you're better to start dark and then you can lighten it up. And it's good the way the lighting will bounce off the dark and the light shades. It just gives that added effect of old age. And with old age makeup, it's good to always keep it like stripy and liney, because the further back you go, the better it looks. And 9 times out of 10, if you're watching like a pantomime or a theatre show, you're always like a good bit away from the stage. You've got like the stage and then the band, the choir or whatever, and then you're away back there. So this makeup up close may look quite liney, but if you hold it from a distance or you see it from a distance, that's when you really see like the effect of it. So I'm going to start by browning in Martin's face up. Today I'm going to use my Krylon Super Colour paints. These are grease paints, so you don't have to add any water or anything to them. So I'm going to start with these, and the first thing I'm going to do is, so I've got my I've got my Krylon grease paints here. So I've got my, if I can get it open. So I've got my colour wheel ones. So that's got like all my colours, so blue, red, yellow, green. I've actually got two of these. I've got my two colourful grease paints, and then I've also got my skin ones as well. So I've got my little palette with all the skin tone colours in it. So I'm going to just start by lightening Martin's face up. I think I'm going to use 3 along, so I'm going to use that colour there, which is, I don't actually know if it, number 5. It's not actually got a name or anything for it, so I'm going to start by darkening up Mark's face. So if you just get your model to just kind of tilt their head back, so I'll get Martin to just not that bloody far, Martin. So I'll start by darkening his skin up. Obviously you do some skincare on your model first beforehand, before you actually do the look. You'll just ask what their skin tone is, do your cleanse tone, moisturise. Make sure that any of the products that you're going to be using on your model, make sure they're not allergic to any of the products, or that they don't have sensitive skin, that the products will irritate their skin. Because I find with grease paint sometimes, especially if you've got really dry skin, that that grease paints can be like really, if you get sensitive skin, especially grease paints can really irritate the skin.
This is really itchy.
So it's bit, well, he's already itchy.
Actually,
So it's good to just kind of. So as you can see right now, Martin looks very orange, but we are going to lighten it up.
get me a red hat that says "Make America Great Again" and a dodgy wig.
So
Something.
obviously Martin's got a beard. Sometimes your models or the actors, they'll be asked to shave their beards or facial hair if they're playing a certain part. So if they're playing a certain character in a certain part, the actor will be asked to shave. Or if the actor's character has a beard, or the production team or the people that are running the theatre or the panel are happy with that to keep their beard, then you can incorporate the beard into their character, which is good as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put the makeup in Martin's beard, because I find if you put makeup in the hair, it catches and it sticks and it stains and you can see it, and it doesn't look very nice. So I'm going to work round his beard. and any of his skin areas that I can see around his beard is where I'm going to place my grease paint. His beard's a grower, not a shower.
What?
Just make sure you're getting so just make sure you're working around the face. And I always like to take my makeup, even when I'm doing makeup in general, I like to take my makeup into the hairline because I want it to be, because you can find, like, see all these like white pits. So make sure you bring it right up to the hairline and just gently dab, or you can just like swipe back. Just into the hairline. Any excess that gets in the hair, you can just comb that out with a comb. Any excess makeup that gets in, and use hair will cover that as well. Just around the mouth area and a wee bit on the ears, because you don't want to have a brown face and then white ears. So wee bit get a grease paint on the ears as well.
It's meant to taste like blood.
And remember, this is for theatre, so I don't want to say it doesn't have to be perfect, because it does. But because it is for theatre, and with theatre you're very limited time with costume changes and stuff like that, so it doesn't have to be 100%. It'd be nice if you can get it 100%, but if you're short on time and you're having to do multiple actors at a time and one actor's in your chair and the next one's out, blah blah, you don't have time to sit for ages and buff it out. So just do the best you can when it comes to that. So there you go. As you can see, bring the camera closer, I have darkened Martin's face up. Can you see that okay? Yeah. Right, I've darkened his face up. There we go. So that's nice and buff. What I'm going to do now is get yourself, if you can, get yourself a really small thin brush. As you can see, I've got my pack of brushes here that are absolutely mock it. They need cleaned. They are, they're absolutely mock it because they need cleaned. So I'd say a brush that's like that thin. That's for the lines, for the makeup. So this is absolutely bogging. Oh god. Okay. That's for step. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take in fact, tell a lie, I'm going to stick with these, but I'm going to use the darkest colour, like the darkest colour for my lines. So that would be 6W, 12W on your Krylon Super Colour. And it's the darkest one there, if you can see that. The darkest one. Now I'm going to use a very small brush and I'm just going to dab that in gently. And what I'm going to do, what you will be asked to do is to ask your actor or your model, whatever, could you scrunch up your plate? Yeah, your face. Ask them to scrunch up their face. Scrunch up your face like that, so you can see where their natural lines are. So with Martin, I can see, and basically what it is with your grease paint is just following the lines. So as you can see, Martin's got a line going down there, line going there, lines here, line there, lines in his forehead. And as you get older, that will be where you'll find that your lines will start to go, as in your eye area, the mouth area, and stuff like that. That tends to be the first thing that goes. So I'm going to just go with my dark brown grease paint. I'm going to go down his face. And remember, I'm using the darkest colour to do it. And you know, honestly, it is very tickly because it's a very thin brush I'm using, so. Round the eye area, so down the nose. And I'm just following in his lines. So just do this, all the lines that are on the face, scrunch up one if you can. I'm just basically following the lines of his face. I'm doing it like that. And obviously I can add in any lines as well if I want to as well. So we're just doing that round the face. Scrunch out your forehead for me, Martin. Martin's just not that very line. Your forehead. Okay, first thing. So we'll just continue to do this until we've done our brown lines around the whole face. So once I have drawn my lines all over Martin's face, I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to gently just kind of buff them in a wee bit. Now, you don't want to do that a lot, so I'm just going to do that to where I've drew the contour area. I don't want to buff the lines in too much because I do want them to be lines. I don't want them to be blended in. I'm just trying to buff them out a wee bit. So, once you've done that, I'm then going to take my... I'm going to go to my colours palette now. And I'm going to take my white. And my white is going to be my highlight. And I'm just going to do the same again. Start doing lines with my white grease paint. Same again as last time. Really, really small brush. You don't need a big brush for this. Another small brush again. Same again. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your white grease paint above your brown lines. So you're just going to put your white above the brown. And same again, get that to scrunch up their face, or if they don't need to scrunch up their face because you can already see where you've done your brown lines, just follow along that with the white. Now what I like to do as well is I like to put white over the eyebrows just to make the eyebrows look grey. Some people don't, it depends what colour of white you're using. You can use some white colours that can make it turn out blue, but I tend to find with the Krylon stuff it turns grey, it's perfectly fine. So I'm just going to go over his eyebrows with my same brush just to make them grey. Same again, you don't need a lot of product, a little does go a long way. So just basically grey up the eyebrows, that's a word. Grey up the eyebrows. To make them grey. And you can do that as well if you want to do that for the eyelashes as well. You can, sorry Martin, that may be a bit uncomfortable for the model, but you can grey the eyelashes a wee bit if you want to. You can make them look. So now as you can see with Martin, we have a lovely old man.
Aye, old men don't smile.
Old men don't smile. So this is the finished look. Martin, try to hold the camera, you can.
Get a bit of a pension.
Needs his pension. So I'm going to go and get it does look better once you get like a wig, scarf, stuff like that. So I'm going to go and get that and see if it looks any better. And there we have it. Old age theatre look. Where's your glasses? Put on your glasses.
Oh, fucking no, somewhere in the fucking room like that.
So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry the video is a bit all over the place,
Oh, wait,
but I hope you guys have learned stuff for this and just can take some of the tips.
These?
He's got his glasses now, look at this.
It looks like somebody's dropped fucking bits of mayonnaise in my face. I don't know, it's not.
Bye.